My name is Jackie. If this is your first time here, I would like to welcome you to my channel. I hope you will consider subscribing if you enjoyed today's video. And if you're returning to the channel, it's always good to have you back. For today, we are doing a small haul. I thought I would just do a collective haul with you guys today. It's not huge or anything, but it's just some items that I've picked up along the way. So if you're interested in seeing what items I have in this little box right here, you'll have to keep watching. Okay, as I mentioned, I have gathered together some items that I've hauled just along the way. Nothing too big, but I did want to share the products with you. Now, hold please. Now, I do want to share with you some of the items that I shared on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. So if you're not following me on any of those social media platforms, you probably have not seen them. So I do want to take just a moment to share those with you. Yeah, so let's just do that at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share with you also some of my samples that I received. But first, the first product I want to talk about is my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I did re-up on this product. I told you I was waiting for the big jumbo one to come back in stock. Well, I don't know if it ever is. And I found myself in Ulta. So, you guys, I went to Ulta, picked these items up, and didn't even use my gift card. Oh. Okay, so anyway, I picked up this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I've purchased this and repurchased it several times. I do like the continuous mist on it, and it just, you know, kind of melts your makeup into place and makes it just seem as one, very seamless. So that's why I do like this spray, and it's really light and airy. So, you know, it's just one, like I said, that I've repurchased over and over, and I'm always want to kind of have this spray in my arsenal because I like it a lot. And like I said, it's just a light mist, and it's airy, and you know, it's not really too saturating for the face. So this is one I picked up, and I'm glad to have it back in my collection. Next is a product that I haven't tried before, but I did see this product on Jasmine Airedale's channel, and I have been looking for one, so I thought I would give this one a try. And this is by, I guess it's called Live Tinted. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand before. And what this is a hue stick. You can use it for your eyes, your cheek, your lip, and also as a corrector. And that's what I brought it for. This is in the shade Rise. And I do notice that with my concealers, some of them, not all of them, but I do notice that with my concealers that sometimes I'll still have a little darkness right in the corners peeking through. So that's why I picked this up. This is what it looks like. And since I've already nicked it, let's just go ahead and swatch it right here. And I didn't want anything that was too orange, because sometimes that will be hard to blend as well, and you'll see that peeking through. So this is what it looks like. And then, you know, of course, you would just blend it out to color the darkness on your skin. So I thought that would be pretty nice. So let's try it on this little dark spot right here. Covers it up somewhat, but then you'll put your concealer on, and hopefully it will blend everything together and the darkness won't peek through. So again, I'm anxious to really try this product because I've been looking for this or something like it for a long time. Next, I picked up the cologne. Remember I was telling you guys about, I had a little tiny sample of the Jo Malone cologne. When I did log on to Nordstrom's, I went ahead and saw that they were having a sale, And then I went ahead and put this in my cart and picked it up. So this is, again, the fragrance by Jo Malone. And I just love the way they packaged it. Isn't that just lovely? So I'm going to unpackage this. I didn't get the real big bottle. I don't even remember what I paid for this, but here it is right here. Very nice, very sleek. So this is the Jo Malone London Peony and Blush Suede Cologne. And this is a floral scent, and I'll just probably pop the notes up on the screen, but it just smells so nice. It smells really good. Y'all, this smells so good, so fresh. And you can definitely smell the floral aspect of it. Like I said, I'll put the notes up on the screen, but this, I wasn't even looking for it. I didn't even remember getting the sample. Sometimes I'll just leave the little samples on top of my dresser next to my perfumes. And I saw that one day and I wanted to try something different, and I sprayed it on and I was just taken by surprise. I was like, man, that smells good. And the fragrance does linger. And I was just spraying that little sample every single day. It smells so good. So I'm glad that I have this. And like I said, it just, even when it dries down, it just is even more potent, but not in a bad way, not overwhelming, but just the fragrance comes ringing through. The fragrance notes come ringing through even the more, and it just smells so good. I really like this perfume a lot. Okay, the next item I picked up is by Vintage Cosmetics. It's called Cherry Makeup Headband. And I used to have one of these, but the elastic in it broke. So I've been really missing not having one, especially when I cleanse my face at night or just when I'm doing skincare in general. You know, the little headband that you put on. Like I said, I love using this just when I'm doing my skincare or when I'm cleansing my face, or if I'm doing a makeup tutorial and just want to have it on to move my hair back. I love these, so I couldn't resist. I had to have this again because it really comes in handy. The next thing I got is the MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Fix Plus in Lavender. I picked up another one of these. And I picked this up at Nordstrom also because, like I said, they were having a sale. And I knew that I wanted to replace or re-up on it. So I went ahead and got it at that time. So this, again, is another setting mist that just makes your makeup seamless. It takes all the powder, it takes away the powdered look and just makes everything just blend and gel together. It makes it look seamless. So I had to get another one of those. Now the next product I got was actually a surprise. Now I think I saw on Instagram that they were having a sale as well, and the brand I'm talking about is Makeup Forever. You guys know I love some of their products. I have their powdered foundation. I have their setting powder. It's just a brand that I really have come to enjoy using. And I went to their website and purchased the HD Makeup Forever foundation. Is that the name? HD Skin is what it says. And when I tell you I was happy to see that they had a little mini size, I didn't even know that. Let me show you. This is it right here. And this is the back of it. I tell you, I was elated. I got the shade 4N62 or Y505. Here's their traditional little lips right here. And how cute is this? I was so happy because I have been wanting this foundation, but I was just like, Jackie, you're not even going through your foundations. Why are you going to add another one in the mix? I love when brands do this. I love when they come out with a mini size product. That way you know actually get a chance to try the product and see if it's anything that you really want to have in your collection. You can test out the formula, see if it's a good match for you. And also the color, like I said, this one is a little light for my face right now. It's just a hint light. So I can make it work because I worn this once already and I can make it work, but it is just a little light. So, you know, I'm testing it out with this mini. So if I do go to get the full size, I probably would change the shade now that I know this one is just a little light. But I just love it when brands do that. And, you know, this is something that I felt like I could buy that really, you know, since I have so many foundations, for me, that is, I have so many foundations, I didn't mind adding this little one to the mix. So I'm just so happy that they came out with this. And I did see the other day that they have put these mini ones on the Sephora site now. And I'm just going to swatch this so you can see. Like I said, it's just a little too light. For my skin tone right now. But like I said, I am able to blend it out. I am able to make it work. See, it was right here. It's not terribly light. It's just a hint too light, but I know I'm only going to get darker and darker. So this probably in another couple of weeks or so is not going to match me that well, but I can make it work right now. And again, I have the shade 4N62, and this is just the cutest thing ever. I'm so happy that they offered it in this size. I was hoping that NARS would do the same because I want to try their new foundation, but they have not done so as of yet. And then with the Makeup Forever, they sent me these samples, and I was thinking, oh great, you know, this is just a hint too light, so maybe I can look at the sample card and see what would be my perfect match. But no, because they sent the darkest shade is this shade, so I won't be able to test it that way, but this is the sample card. And this is in 1N14. The next one is 2N26. This one is 3N42. And again, this one is 4N62. So if you wanted to pick up this foundation, and if one of these shades look like it may be something in your skin tone, then I read you the shade names so you can try it out. Oh, and for my Nordstrom's order, I did pick up a lipstick. You know, I have sworn off purchasing lipsticks, but I did see this one and wanted it. So this is by Dior, and it's their, well, it says Rouge Dior. This is their Forever Liquid Lipstick, and I guess the shade is 626, Forever Famous. And it says that this is, this was the kicker. It says this is 12-hour wear transfer proof. So I have not tried this one as of yet. And the shade is what I really loved. I thought it was such a kind of beautiful, kind of like a burnt orange. Oh, let me show you the packaging. So this is it right here. And here is the shade of it. And we open it up. There's your little logo. And this is what it looks like. Thought it was so pretty. Now I have gone ahead and swatched it, and it looks so pretty, you guys. This is it right here. And we'll do a little swatch right over here. Feels so nice on the skin too. I thought it was, now when I saw it when they showed the swatch online, it looked like it was really a burnt orange. Then I saw it on the model and then it looked like it was red. So I don't know what it's showing up to look like to you guys, but to me in person, it does look kind of like a burnt orange. So I can't wait to try this, and I'm psyched that it's supposed to be, what was it, 12-hour wear transfer resistant. Because I am starting to not really go without my mask, but when I'm sitting in my office, I would take my mask off just to be able to breathe. And like I said, nobody's at work right now. And I was even doing it before school got out, just in my office, at my desk. I do that. But the thing with that, you guys, you can get lax real fast. I remember I jumped out my car to go into the grocery store, no mask or nothing. I stopped dead in my tracks. I was like, oh no, oh no. And I ran back to the car to get my mask. So yeah, I'm still wearing a mask. One of my coworkers just got COVID at the pharmacy. So yeah, I'm still wearing my mask. What do we have here? I think that's just about all. I have 2 more products and then I'll rehash the products that I did on social media. But what I did was, yeah, this is not set down yet. I can still, you can see it's still there. So I don't know what the dry down is on it, but it's so pretty. What I did was I pulled these 2 products for my Shop My Stash Skincare Edition, and it were the Laneige. This is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream, and this one is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I have fallen in love with these products, you guys. Absolutely in love. And let me just tell you, this one, spoiler alert, is already empty. Now this right here, I love so much. I told you guys, I've conformed. I am getting into the more lightweight moisturizers. So this one right here, the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask, the formula feels exactly like the Belif Aqua Bomb. So if you guys are into that kind of formula, the little water gel, I don't really want to say gel, but the little water gel like moisturizer, but it doesn't feel like a jelly, but it's the water gel. This is just like the Belif Aqua Bomb as far as the formula, and I love this so much. Now this one here, the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream, this one, you guys, is the dupe for the Drunk Elephant Polypeptide moisturizer. This formula for this one is just like it. Oh my gosh, every time, because I always remember that when I would put the Drunk Elephant on, you just would need a little bit because it would spread out so much and you would just be so totally hydrated and moisturized. I don't know why the side of my nose is itching. And I don't want to scratch my makeup off. And anyway, so the Drunk Elephant would you just needed a little bit because it would spread out and you'd be so moisturized and hydrated. This is the same way, and that's probably why I still have so much, well, not so much of it left. While I still have some, some still left, is because you just don't need a lot of it. And it just feels so good. Now, this is the one that I use in the morning, and my face just feels and looks so nourished, so hydrated, so plump. And I couldn't get enough of them. So I went and bought them both. So here is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. Now they had this one on sale because unfortunately this is discontinued. So I got it on sale. They had it in their sale section. I just logged on at the perfect time. They have a little spatula that comes with it. And this is the full-size product right here. I'm so happy to have it. And like I said, now I'm using, and it's sealed, thank goodness. Now I'm using my other moisturizer by I can't think of the name. But I cannot wait to use it up because I can't wait to jump back into these. And then this one, this is what it looks like here. And I have another little spatula. And this is the container or the jar for this one. Let me make sure this one is sealed. Well, it has this little stopper on it. Yes, so I'm telling you, I was so pleasantly surprised. So, you know, I know some people think, oh, they never get the full size. They only get the sample size, you know. That's why. So you can try a product and see if you like it, and then you can go ahead and upgrade to the full size. But I prefer to try a sample because these did last me a long time. And like I said, they were so good, then I knew that I wanted to buy the full size. So I was able to get a sample. Now this one right here is the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Serum. So I'm anxious to try this. And then I got another sample of the Water Bank Moisture Cream. So I have these two samples. And okay, so my next product that I picked up was the full size foundation. My last video I showed you how I get a sweat proof makeup look, and I was using the little sample size of the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. So being able to try the little trial size that I had made me love it so much that I wanted to pick up the full size. So I did pick up the foundation here. Again, it's Born This Way matte foundation, and I picked it up in the shade Chai. And I ordered this straight from the Too Faced site because they were having a sale. Was it 25 or 30% off? So I did pick up the full size foundation. Foundation overload. But this performs so nicely that I just wanted to have it in the full size bottle. I really like the way this formula is, and like I said, it's not too drying. It is a matte foundation, which is perfect for me this time of the year. You know, I usually get luminous or radiant foundations, but I'm coming to realize that a girl does need some matte products in her life because this Texas heat, like I said, it's like you're walking out in a sauna. It's hot and it's humid, and you just need products that are going to keep you together, keep your makeup on. And for me, I just make sure that I'm going in with good skincare products underneath. So I went ahead and picked this up in a full size, and this is something I've already used, something tried and true that I like a lot. And while I was on the Too Faced site, I decided to pick up another concealer, which you guys know I don't need. But I've come to realize that the one that I have in the shade Chestnut, I struggle because I also have this one, and this is in the shade Cocoa, which is way too dark. So I have the shade Chestnut, which fits much better than the Cocoa, but I kind of feel like it doesn't have any brightness at all. Like it's just a good concealer for when you're doing a makeup, no makeup, or when you're doing just a natural looking makeup look that you don't want to, you know, have a lot of foundation on, or, you know, you might go in with a powder foundation when you just want to keep things light but natural looking. That foundation, that concealer is perfect for that. But I do want a little brightness at times, so I picked up another concealer. Well, I know this girl that I follow on YouTube. I forgot her channel name. Beauty by Chi Chi, I believe it is. I could swear we were the same foundation shades, and I could swear she said that she had this in the shade Butterscotch. Well, honey, as soon as I took it out the package, I knew this was not the shade for me. And that's one thing that you guys, this is just a little tip. When you have a beauty creator or content creator, influencer, someone that you follow their channel and you guys are the same foundation shades and stuff, but you wonder why the products are not working for you, such as concealers. It could be because I know there's one lady I follow, she likes her concealers dark. She buys them, I look at her all the time, it's just like, that doesn't match, you know, but she likes, that's her preference. And you know, if that's her preference, you know, who am I? So she likes them just a little bit on the darker side. So that could be something where you're picking up that same foundation shade because, you know, you're a match, but when you get it, you're noticing that it's a little too dark. You just have to be careful if they're saying, you know, she likes them on the darker side. And I know I follow some people that I have the same foundation shade, and when I buy concealer, I'm just like, that does not look right, because they like a lot of brightness under their under eyes and I don't. And so that's why you just have to pay attention to what they're saying, because sometimes you're picking up the same products because, you know, you're a twin match, but it's just how they like to wear the product. So when I picked this up, what am I going to do with this? What am I doing with this? Y'all, no ma'am. This is not going to cut it. This is way too light. Way too light. I would never put this much brightness underneath my eye. So, and I can swatch it because it's just not going to work out. It's not. So this is it right here. Now I'm going to swatch the cocoa shade, which is way too dark. I use this sometimes as a contour. So there's the cocoa shade, and then I'm going to swatch the shade that I have, Chestnut. So here's Chestnut. Look at these two. And I'm going to swatch Chestnut for you. I'm going to swatch it right up underneath. After a while, I'm going to have my own line of every shade that they make in this. So this is Chestnut right here. And this, when I put it on my under eyes, it kind of, you know, it adds a little something, but not a lot. And sometimes I want a little bit of brightness underneath my under eyes, especially because I have the little darkness over in the corners. And so then this is, again, cocoa. And this was butterscotch. So what they told me was that I contacted Too Faced, told them I needed to exchange this, and I didn't even know they allowed it. But they told me to take it to one of their stores. I was like, well, and where is that? Because I've never seen a Too Faced store. And they said you can take it back to Sephora, you can take it back to Ulta. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I went to Ulta, and they're like, no, you can't bring that back here. They were like, you can't bring that here, because they said that the Ulta where I live, they said it is a MAC store. So I could have brought MAC products back apparently, but not Too Faced. So I said, but they told me that. I chatted with them yesterday or the day before, and they told me I could take it back. I said, I even have the transcript right here. And they said all I had to do was show them my order number where I had ordered it and paid for it, and then I could exchange it. They told me, no ma'am, you can't. So I got in the car, was ticked. But this was my own fault. So I got in the car and I called them, and the lady said, who did you talk to? And I said, I talked to Gemma. And I told her I had to transfer it, and this is what they told me. She says, no ma'am, you were told wrong. She said, I'm so sorry. And for my inconvenience, I do not have to send this back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I do not have to send this back. And they're gonna send me the shade that I was trying to pick up at Ulta for free. Yes. And lastly, I do have one eyeshadow palette to share with you guys. I almost forgot it. I picked this up from the Pat McGrath website. I've been trying to get this for a while, but it kept selling in and out, in and out. And so she was having a sale, and I went ahead and put it in my shopping cart quickly and checked out. Now this is what the packaging looks like, kind of like what her blushes look like, the packaging that her blush comes in. And this is the Voyeuristic Vixen palette. Lynette had suggested this palette. I think she has it. and she knows my aesthetic, so she has suggested this and said this probably would be something I would like, and I went ahead and finally was able to pick it up. This is what it looks like. And I cannot wait to use this. I haven't touched it, I haven't swatched it, I haven't done anything with it. And just looking at it, this palette does have some of her special shades in it. It looks like the two right here, they look to be like the special, especially this one. This does look like her special formula, because I can see this is a multi-chrome. Right here, you see how it looks kind of peachy, or yeah, it kind of looks peachy pink, but when you turn it to the side, I don't know if you guys can see, you see how it shifts gold. And let me see about this one right here. Yeah, I see a shift in this one, and then when you turn it this way, you can kind of see the shade, but this one has a shift to it also. So like I said, I haven't touched them, I haven't swatched them, I haven't done anything with this palette yet, but I'm just gonna see how it plays out on the lids, and this might be something I could wear to work, who knows. But just because a shadow is metallic doesn't mean that you have to, you know, amp it up all the way. You know, I like to do that a lot of the times, but sometimes I just like a little subtle metallic looking shade. So I can't wait to see how this is gonna play out on the lids, but I'm so glad I was able to finally get it, because I had a hard time getting this, and I really thought they weren't gonna bring it back anymore. But when she did, I went ahead and jumped on it. Plus, I got it on sale, so that never hurts. So I'm happy to have this. So these, like I said, these are gorgeous. So I can't wait to use this baby right here. And of course, you know, I'll use it online with you guys as well. It's nothing new. It's been out for a while, but it is new to my collection. I think that's all that I picked up, you guys. I think that completes my haul. I do again want to share with you some items that I have shared on social media really fast. So the first product I have, now these are my products that I bought from Refer. I just want to show you those products really fast. So I did get the hydration cream. This says it's for all skin types, fragrance free, and essential oil free. Now this is a product that I picked up. This was in there, I forgot what kind of little shop it is, where you can get products on the cheap, and you can put in how much you wanted to pay for the product. And I heard Tina mention that also, and she said, I didn't pay anything. And I was like, okay, Tina didn't pay anything. So when it came time to check out, I said, how much am I gonna pay? Am I gonna pay anything? And I was like, girl, you're on a budget, you're not paying anything. So I went ahead and put it in my cart, didn't pay anything for it. Yes, I did. And I almost had an opportunity to pick up another one, because I did 2 separate brush orders, and I was gonna pick up another one, but I was like, no, that's fine, because I haven't even tried this one, because I don't even know really if I like it. But I did pick this up. I went ahead and put it in there with my skincare, and kind of decided to try this to see how I like it. And the first couple of brushes, now I have already used these today for today's eye look. And this is their eye core brush set. And here they are. I use this along with some other brushes. And it's really taken me a long time to use these, because I just didn't want to get them dirty. I didn't want to mess them up, because I think this is the most expensive. These are the most expensive brushes I ever picked up, even though the Lexi brushes are good quality brushes as well. But I really wanted to try, you know, step up from what I normally have, like my BH Cosmetics brushes, my ColourPop brushes, my Morphe. I wanted to, you know, step up a little bit. So I do have their eye core trio set, and this is brush 1, and it's just like a tapered blending. It's kind of flat on the sides, which I do prefer the flatness when I'm doing my outer corner. The flat side comes in handy. And then they have brush number 2. This is brush number 2, and this is just like a flat shader brush. You use it right here, like in my inner corner today. I put on the shade, and you know, you can just use it here and it fits so nicely, or you can just use it all over the lid. And then I have brush number 3. And I do have a couple of brushes like this already in my collection, but here's one from Morphe. So they're kind of similar. And you know, you can just do your inner corner with this. But yeah, this was 03. So this was the I-Core set. So I did like these. The only thing about these brushes, you guys, it is taking me some time getting used to how short they are. These, in comparison to another brush, these are short. So it does, you know, take a little getting used to. This is a Morphe, this is a BH Cosmetics brush, and they're essentially the same height, but compared to the Refer brush, yeah, it takes some getting used to. I feel like, you know, I don't have enough room sometimes, especially when they're thicker in the handle. I just feel like, you know, I'm already out of room trying to hold it. So it does take some getting used to, but the brushes so far I am liking a lot. Then I went back because they were having the sale. I picked up a couple of more. So I have brush number 27, and it's just a, looks like just a another blending brush. And I have brush number 21, and this is a shader brush, but I think this is supposed to be good for like metallics and shimmer shades. So this is brush number 21. If I can, if I remember, if I feel like it, I'll put the description on the screen of each one of the brushes. Then I picked up this brush here, number 19, and I do remember that this one was classified as a candle brush because it kind of looks like one of those candle wicks, but this one is kind of flat as well. And I just thought this would be good for, you know, blush. It'd be good for really bronzer is what I thought about using it with, but because it tapers out at the end here, you can even use it for your highlighter. So again, this is brush number 19. Then I picked up brush number 12, and it seems like this is kind of like one of those little short, kind of like pencil brushes. This is, did I say 19? This is brush 12. Oh, my other brush was 19. This is brush 12. And like I said, this is like one of those little pencil brushes. And I don't really have one like this. And it's round like pencil brush. Okay, and then I have brush number 15, and this is another kind of a blending brush. You know, similar to this one, except for this one, the bristles are longer. So, and this one is a little bit more tapered. Remember, this one is a little bit more flat. This one's a little tapered, coming to like a little point. So this is a perfect brush for hooded eyes. You can just, you know, get up in there into the hood part and blend out. So this is perfect for hooded eyes. And so those are all the brushes that I picked up. And they also sent me a soap. I got this for free. It was just added to my cart at checkout. So this is a brush cleanser, and again, just says Refer. So I'm happy to have some quality brushes. Like I said, I've used a few, but I haven't used, obviously haven't used these other ones yet. So yeah, you guys, I think that completes my video. I've shown you all the things that I've hauled along the way, my collective haul. You will be seeing these products in action sometime sooner or later down the line. You'll see me use these products, and I'll give you my impression of them, and you'll get to see this Makeup Forever to see, let me know if you think it's a good match, or like I said, I think it's a hint too light, but let me know how you feel about it. But like I said, I probably will wait till I get my new concealer from Too Faced, and then we'll see how that looks on the skin. But yeah, you'll see all these products in rotation. So that does complete today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to try to film another video right after this one. So if you see the same makeup, same everything, then you just know that I've just finished filming this one. So again, if you did enjoy today's video, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. And tomorrow's Father's Day, which is probably when this video will go up. So to your significant others, your spouses, whomever, happy Father's Day. And to my daddy, happy Father's Day. I love you much. And you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.